Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Should I Buy? It's been a little while, but today we're going to be covering the Chi-Nu 2, which is a rank 3 Japanese premium, and we're just going to get right into the pros of this vehicle. This tank has an insanely powerful cannon coupled with an extremely strong APHE round, the Type 4 Co round, I believe is how that's pronounced. That round will basically one-shot anything at 3.7 that you'll face. This tank also has decent mobility. It's not the fastest tank, but it's a fairly light tank, and it's able to get around the battlefield, get where it needs to go along with the rest of the vehicles, so there's no real issues there. This tank has excellent gun depression in typical Japanese fashion. You get 10 degrees and 15 degrees at elevation, which will be excellent for working ridge lines, which I highly recommend you do in this tank. It performs very well when you play it like that. You also have good lineup options with this vehicle, which is actually pretty rare in the Japanese tech tree, but the area around 3.7, there's no other 3.7s that I can think of off the top of my head, but there's 3.3s and some 3.0s that you can put in, which will be just fine to use with it. Another benefit of this vehicle is it's a rank 3, which I always recommend getting a rank 3 premium. With the BR changes and stuff that have been happening, rank 4 is a little bit better now, but I still recommend rank 3 because of partly the next reason. This tank's relatively inexpensive. It's only about $10 US, even cheaper if it's on sale. And if you're not looking to spend a lot on a premium vehicle, which I know a lot of people don't want to spend a ton of money on the game, this is a good way to grind through the Japanese tech tree. Before we get into the cons, I just have one other thing I want to mention. So, it's not really a pro or a con of the vehicle, but this is the only real option you have at rank 3 aside from the Japanese Tiger or a premium vehicle, so you don't have much else to choose from when it comes to this, but we'll get into the cons now. So the cons, there's really not a ton on this vehicle. This is a quite strong vehicle, and I do recommend it. It's quite fun to play, but it does have very weak armor. It's got a very large turret profile. That's a huge turret sitting on that thing. And another thing that not a lot of people will consider, but it is definitely noticeable, is you don't have a coax, and there's very low ammo for that roof MG. It only has like 20 rounds or whatever in that clip. And you'll notice that a lot if you're trying to shoot at planes or trying to shoot at AAs. It runs out of ammo like the instant you fire it, which can really come back to bite you if you're running up against an AA because, like I said, it has weak armor. So, overall, I think I'd have to give this vehicle probably about a 7. It's an incredibly strong tank. You really don't have much else to choose from. And it's just an all-around good grinding vehicle with a low price range. So let me know what vehicle you want to see next, and I'll catch you in the next one.